Hi everybody, it's Coach Collard here with Arizona Short Sale TV today. We're coming to you live from the War Room here at Keller Williams East Valley, and I got a special guest today. This gentleman right here, and I use gentleman kind of sparingly here, I'm not sure how to use that, but this is Scott Crouch. He's an amazing guy, a good friend, and really involved in Keller Williams a lot. And we're going to talk to the homeowner today. We're going to talk to you guys about it, but I want y'all to know his background. He's been in real estate probably 24 plus years. Got a background, speaks nationally. He's a master faculty trainer within Keller Williams, does a lot of stuff speaking wise, travel around, and you've got a perspective on the market because you own multiple market centers as well as part of the region in Northern California. So you're very engaged and very involved in real estate. Is that a true statement?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Give us a quick take before we really get into the homeowners around short sales. What's the market look like for us right now in Arizona?
Well, it looks like there's more and more short sales coming on,
Okay.
more and more foreclosures coming on. So it appears that there's going to be a lot more inventory, not a lot less inventory.
Got it. So that leads us into today's topic, and we're going to go from the Shift book. The first piece of it was get real and get right. So I'd like you to share just a little bit, and I'll probably mention a few questions here if you can answer them. But we want to talk to the homeowner about why is it important to engage in a potential short sale. If you're coming up on, if you're already delinquent, if you're looking at being delinquent, if you foresee a trouble out there, go ahead and evaluate yourself on a refinance, whatever, and start moving towards making a decision. Why is it important to do that sooner than later, more so than it used to be?
Well, Coach, I mean, it's vitally important not to be afraid of the process, but rather embrace the process. Right now in America, there's thousands and thousands of Americans that are in some type of foreclosure, or there's been a notice given to them. What's beautiful here is you have experts that, whether they be attorney, whether they be specialists in the industry, that can help you at no cost to you. So we don't want to run from it. In fact, we want to run to it. What are your options? Be informed and get ahead of the curve. The thing that you don't want to do is find yourself just giving your home back, being kicked out, and then trying to figure out now what. The professionals can help you stay in longer, can actually find secondary housing for you, whether it be rentals, can just give you those options, and that's critical, Coach, right now. So many are afraid of it, and in fact, get a professional that doesn't cost you anything. That's the beautiful part. This is a free service to you. Well, to all of us, I guess it's the taxpayer side.
Right. In theory, it's free,
right.
But really, the idea of what he covered there is that it's an empowering option to know what your options are. And it allows you to make decisions from an empowered place early in the process versus being victimized at the end. Like you said, getting kicked out of the property at the last minute, running out of options basically is what it comes down to.
Right.
We've seen people that run out with cash for keys at the last minute, maybe get a $500 or $1,000, when if they'd have been proactive about it, they might have seen $3,000 or $2,500, things like that. So there's different options there. So let's talk about specifically with, how engaged are you in the short sale market? Do you see it from a high level? Do you see it from a day-to-day, hands-on it type thing? What's your opinion besides just the fact that more short sales and more foreclosures? What's really going on out there?
Well, Coach, I'm more flying at, let's say, 30,000 feet, kind of looking down. Several top agents and yourself that you're coaching with are knee-deep in the short sale business. Mm-hmm. And so as I look down, as we look at the situation, we see more and more coming on.
Okay.
And if there's ever a time now, if you're behind and thinking, or you've got those first couple of notices, call immediately. Get in contact with somebody now so you have those options. What we're seeing is a lot of times they're delaying, mm-hmm. and that delay they get in trouble. You can sell that home, you can get into another home. There's a lot of options for that consumer, only if they take the first step.
Right.
It's hard for us to make those phone calls, and you're not receiving the phone calls, or we're knocking on the door because some of our guys are out door knocking.
Yep.
But you're not answering your door because you don't know if it's the bill collector. Hey, reach out. This is a service that's free for you and can only help you.
Got it. Right on. So, Ryan, do you have anything to add from behind the camera, brother?
No, I'm just sitting here glad that we got the great special guest here, and always excited we have special guests. But we run into this all the time, especially we deal with on the trustee sale, buying homes at the trustee sale. How many times do we see that the home's never listed? It's nothing. There's no activity from the seller, and when we go to the house, they're up and gone. It's just there's so many more options than just throw your keys on the counter and just give up.
Yeah, yeah. And just kind of add to that, and I'll give you an opportunity to kind of be prophetic here if you're okay with it. We know you see what you see from your experience and your level. Where's the market going, guys? Besides the fact that there's more numbers of short sales and everything with it, where do you see the short sale line, if you will, starting to slow down? Is this a 6 months more, a year more, 4 more years? What could you project out there if you were going to put yourself at risk and say what it looks like going forward?
Well, at home you see the NBC News or Fox News and you're hearing only a snippet. Mm-hmm. We definitely know that banks out there have a lot of foreclosures that they haven't essentially released. And what that means basically is there's going to be more homes on the market for sale. And the banks really don't want this. And so they're going to be aggressive over time of getting rid of them at very, very low prices. Now, what does that mean to us if we're having a short sale today? That means you're going to have more competition on that short sale, right? So more inventory, lower pricing. So there's a sense of urgency to get into it now, because what we see happening are more inventory coming on the market and more short sales coming on as well as a result of that. So to make it a short answer long, for lack of a better word, I think we're in for another 2011 batten down the hatches, and maybe start to kind of take a little peek in 2012. Remember, that's not bad news for you because there's help for you, right? This isn't like, I'm not going to have anywhere to live. There are places to live.
Plenty of options.
But will there be inventory? Sure, and I think we're going to be filled with it through 2011.
Got it.
It's really this to resonate on. It really resonate on this. We can evade reality, but we can't evade the consequences of reality.
I love that.
So pick the phone up, click it, get in contact with the guys. Let us help you because we're here for you.
All right, guys, I don't think we need to say a lot more, but again, Mr. Consumer, Mrs. Consumer out there, we're here to empower you guys. A reminder, get real, get right. You got to change your mindset around what the market is, and then you got to take immediate action, because if you wait, if you run into the 2011 batten down the hatches again, then you're looking at less value, more competition, harder to sell your property. It's only going to get worse. So let's be proactive, engage this thing now, and stay empowered. We'll see you soon. ArizonaShortSaleTV.com, signing off. Thanks, Scott.
My pleasure.